guys, I know it's been a long time since I posted on my channel, a lot longer than I anticipated, but I really have higher expectations for myself. So I started getting kind of like better lighting, better equipment, and I'm still definitely not where I want to be, but I just filmed this holiday grungy glam. So I hope you guys like this look today, and I'll see you soon. I begin with this hard candy color correcting primer, circulating through my T-zone and pressing into my pores. Onto my foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Soft Beige in combination with the ColourPop No Filter foundation in Fair 30. The foundations combined create a tone that's slightly too light for my natural skin tone, but that's kind of what I was aiming for. All I'm doing here is stippling out the foundations with my beauty blender, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. I also apply lip balm early on in my makeup routine so that my lips can be juicy. Here I have the LA Girl Flat White Concealer that I'm using to carve out my eyebrows and just act as the overall base for the eyeshadow that I'm going to put on. Now I'm blending out that white concealer that I laid down with a flat brush, but I'm also patting it down with my fingertips to ensure even coverage. I'm going in with the light green shade from this Poppin' palette by Jackie Love that I think I received in my Lashy Box subscription. All I'm doing is buffing out that shade along the outer perimeters of my eyes and kind of mapping out where I'm going to deepen the crease with the darker green later on. Dragging that light green shade as far as I did down my inner eye is of course optional, but that's the look I was going for, which is going to create like a really dramatic look in the end. Going into this Spotlight palette that I just got from Amazon, I'm using the deepest green shade and just buffering that slightly under where I'd already laid down the light green to deepen that color. Reinforce that light green on my outer corner and blend that all out. Taking that same white concealer, I'm just going to start cutting my crease and drag that really far along my inner corner. On the outermost edge of where I just laid down that cut crease, I'm just using the tip of my finger to stipple and create a blended effect. Next, I'm going to be going into my Mood palette by Ruby May Cosmetics, and I dipped into the gold shade here, but it didn't have quite the color payoff I expected, so next time I would not use that shade. Here I'm going to be using the lightest color in the Flower Highlighting Palette Trio to highlight my inner corner. I'm just taking those two same green shadows and repeating the steps that I did in my top lid on the bottom. I'm going to be mapping out a fairly large wing with this NYX Matte Liquid Liner and also bringing that far in the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to be using Benefit's Ka-Brow pomade in shade 6 to fill out any sparse areas of my eyebrows with hair-like strokes. I'm using Coty's Airspun Translucent Powder to basically just set any liquid products that I laid down in my T-zone area. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Contour Palette. I know she's like part of cancel culture or whatever, but it's still one of my favorites. I'm buffing out that lightest shade along my upper lip, lower, as well as the bridge of my nose and the bottom of the tip of my nose to just create some dimension. And then layering a little bit of a deeper shade onto my cheekbone area. Then just blending any residual contour powder along my hairline as well as my jawline. I'm dipping into Tarte's blush in the shade Quirky here. I wouldn't normally use blush, but I was looking especially dead, so I'm just using that and then going in with some setting spray before highlighting my upper cheekbone area as well as the bridge of my nose and the tip. I forgot to show their product here, but it's the Styla liquid lipstick in the shade Rubino, and I'm just taking that onto a small detail lip brush and mapping out my lip line. During this step, I'm emphasizing the curvature of the center of my lips, both top and bottom, to create more of a pouty look. I'm using the shade Beso Shimmer, also by Styla. Onto my lashes, I'm using the Lash Princess Mascara by Essence, and then my Bittercup lashes with little clippings to place in the bottom lash line. I'll be using this dual-ended Starlooks liquid eyeliner for little graphic stars along my face. I don't know where I got the confidence to just freehand these little hollow stars, but even though they're not perfect, I kind of killed it, so. Anything I've been doing at this point is basically just really extra to kind of zhuzh up the look, so completely optional, of course, but look at me go. This is the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Teaspoon, and I'm just adding that onto my lower waterline, and that completes the look. So don't forget to like and comment, give me some feedback. I'm gonna try to upload every week, and I'm gonna try my damn best. I also have, you know, IGTV. I want to kind of keep up with those uploads too, but this is gonna be my top priority. Also, if you would like to stay up to date with any new uploads that I'll be putting on here, don't forget to click the bell button for the notification, because otherwise you won't always be notified. I hope you guys like it. I don't know what else to say.